Hi, my name is Maeve Cosgrave. I'm a cooker tutor with the Limerick and Clare Education and Training Board, and today we're going to be doing apricot stuffed chicken. Now, this is really a year-round recipe, but it's perfect at Christmas time too if you want to use it as stuffing for the turkey. I like the chicken nice and moist, so I usually soak it in buttermilk for about 6-8 hours if you can, but preferably overnight. And it just gives you a lovely moist flavour in your chicken. So the stuffing I'm going to use today is breadcrumbs. If you can gluten-free bread. If you're celiac, you can use that. Little bit of melted butter. Now I only use real butter. I don't ever use the margarines or any of the other substitutes. I prefer my food as natural and as real as possible. No low fat anything here. So a bit of melted butter. It's a very easy recipe to put together, and as I say, pork, beautiful with your pork sticks as well. Parsley and thyme, which I had out in the garden, just a little bit. You don't want it too overpowering, so a little bit of parsley and thyme chopped and put in. And then I used the dried apricots. You'll get these in any store. I've cut them into kind of 4, so they're in small pieces. We want plenty of butter in the stuffing because you want it to keep the apricots moist as well. So in they go. You can also use cranberries. Onions, and I just chop them up small and throw them straight in. This is a recipe that looks really well when it's finished. It's actually quite easy to do and can be done at home quickly. Pine nuts. Optional if you don't want to put them in if you have anyone with allergies or anything, but they just give a nice little bit of extra crunch to the stuffing. So in the pine nuts go. I toasted them in a dry frying pan just for 2 minutes so that the oils come out and you intensify the flavour. Bit of salt and pepper. Sea salt, I always use the sea salt or the Himalayan salt. And I know most people will be cringing, but we always put in a little bit of aromat seasoning. It just gives a little bit of something extra. So I'm just going to mix it through. As I say, I don't want the stuffing too wet, but you want it moist enough that it will stick. So if I was to pull that together in my hand, it would form a ball and hold more or less in shape. So that means it's moist enough that it's not going to take the flavour and the moisture out of my chicken. It's going to put it into the chicken. So I just got my butcher to take the chicken off the bone. So it's a whole chicken, skin still on. And you can see, I'm just going to pull it out. So I have just checked there and made sure that there's no bones or little chips left. You know, sometimes when they're taking them off the bone, just make sure it's all clear. Spread it out as much as possible and stuffing on top. Be fairly relaxed about this. Don't have to be too fussy. Press it down so it doesn't fall out. Now you can get your threads and roll it and make sure it's all tied together, but I'm always in a hurry and I'm always trying to get the dinner in and out as quick as possible. So I just fold it over and then put it in my roasting dish and roast it like that. A little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper on top, and then I've plenty of room here for my roast potatoes when they're going in the oven. I'll come back to you in a while when it's all cooked and show you.